By the way, this is exactly what regulations are for. Keeping people safe, children safe. Regulations are what say you can't put lead in paint because it flakes off, it's kind of sweet, and then kids end up eating it. Ironically, of course, those kids are now grown up and running the country. Regulations keep us safe. Regulations are what would have told a camp that it could not build bunks in a dangerous designated floodway. Ironically, they know that because eventually they got around to saying you can't build stuff in a designated floodway. But it didn't apply retroactively. So the kids that went to summer camp in a camp that was built, at least partially, in a designated floodway, they were not protected. The way I've had so many conversations with the right about these regulations that they are so against, trying to explain to them, no. Regulations are laws or law-empowered rules that keep us safe. And the one reason I kept hearing was, regulations make it tough for small businesses, They can be expensive to comply with. If your small business can't afford to operate safely, I don't think your small business deserves to operate at all. And I'll believe that it's about small businesses gaining a foothold in industries that are dominated by corporations that can afford to comply with regulations when you start taxing those corporations more. Maybe we could subsidize the costs for small businesses to come into compliance and operate safely if we taxed the big guys a little more. There's been a lot of talk about how a lot of the girls are not from Kerr County. They were coming in from all over. Parents shouldn't have to look up a county or a state's regulatory history to know whether or not their kids are going to be safe when they send them somewhere. This is just yet another example of why red states are so much less safe for people. You probably shouldn't spend much time or money in them. If you think it's hard to succeed as a small business that has to comply with safety regulations, just wait until you figure out how hard it is to succeed when people are avoiding your area like the plague because they can't trust that your business is safe. But maybe that's why red states in general just bring in so little tax money.